So hello everyone. So in this part I will explain the data type. Okay. So before the starting of the data type, I will discuss the Verilog support the four value. That is so zero is logic zero, one is logic one, and x is the unknown value. It can be anything. Okay, 0, 1, 10, 12, 15 like that. Okay, sorry. And z. So z is the high impedance. Okay, so there are the two classification of the data type. One is the net data type, and other is the register data type. Okay. So in this part, I will discuss the the net data type. Okay. In the upcoming part, I will discuss the range data type. So the first point is it represents the connection between hardware element. Okay, and it is continuously the the driven in nature, and the by default value is a high impedance या floating state. Okay, I am telling what are the meaning. Okay, and in the net data type, the commonly name of the net data type is a wire. Okay, because of that wire is a keyword, but net is not a keyword, it's just a class of the data type. Okay, so there is a simple example wire end. So actually in the short I wrote, so if we write wire end, if we write wire end like that wire, so wire end. So in the short we write wire end, wire out, try and try out. So mainly I will use the wire. Okay, and the net wire data type, it is not used to store the value. Simply I am taking the one example, and I want to write the Verilog code of this circuit. Okay, and I want to write the Verilog code of this circuit, and I am writing the Verilog code in the data flow modeling. You can write in any means the gate level modeling, yeah, the behavior level modeling, no problem. Okay, so here I am writing the Verilog code in case of the data flow modeling. So this is the module. Okay, module and module name. So module name I am like that suffer. Here the three input is there, a comma b comma c comma y. Okay, and this is the input input a comma b comma, and by default is 1 bit, and this is the output, and there is the output is y. Okay, and there is the output is y, no problem here. Okay, now I am telling. So you can see here so here. So in the first point I told like that the net data type means where it represents the connection between hardware element, and it is continuously the driven in nature, and by default value is high impedance. Okay, so I mean one by one I am explaining. Okay, so if the value of the A and B will be changed, A and B are the input, all are the input. If the value of A, B, C in change, the Y will be changed. Y is the output. So this is the Y. So this is the Y. Okay. So this is the Y. So if the value of the A, B, C will be changed, then Y will be changed. So it is a continuously driven in nature. Okay. And except the input and output port, except the input and output port. So whatever the thing is there, except input and output port, whatever the thing is there, we need to define, yeah, we need to declare as a while type. Okay, so here one is also here the functionality is there. So here we can so this thing I am telling the s. Okay, so we need to define wire s. Okay, we need to define wire s. Because of that, so except the input and output port, so this is the input port and this is the output port, the whatever the thing is there, that thing we need to declare as a, so that thing we need to declare as a wire type. So this represents the connection between the hardware element. Okay, so this point I told. Okay, so this represent the hardware connection between it represents the connection between hardware element, and the it is continuously driven in nature. How? If the value of A and B, C will be changed, then S will be changed, and after that the Y will be changed. Because of that, A, B, C can be have a the 3 bit means the 18 8 combination is there, 00001. By the help of test bench I will give. Okay, so this is the continuously the driven in nature, and the by default value of S is Z impedance. If we don't give anything ABC, then by default value of S is high impedance. So these 3 points I told. Okay, and so I need to declare as a wire type wire S. Okay, and here I use the data flow modeling. In case of the data flow modeling, assign this is the assign keyword. So S, so what are the functionality of S is, so the S functionality is, this is the S. So the S functionality is A and B, and Y functionality is S or C. Okay, this is the functionality. So I mean one thing is also there. So one thing is also there. So this is the S. Okay, this is the S. S A and B. Okay, A and B and assign. So one thing I am telling, like that in case of the data flow modeling, this variable left hand side of the assignment operator must be a while type. Okay, must be a while type. If we define a range type, it will give error. So this variable S and Y must be a while type. Here while type. Okay, here S is wire, na, S is wire and Y is by default wire. If we declare input and output, by default it is wire type. So Y, S or C, this is the semicolon. So this is the end module. Okay, so again I am explaining. So the net data type, the commonly name of the data type is wire. Because of that, wire is a keyword, but net is not a keyword, it is just a class of data type. This is the one point. Okay, the second point, it represent the connection between hardware element, means except the input and output port, whatever the thing is there, we need to define as a wire type. Second point, and it is continuously driven in nature. Continuously driven in nature means if the value of ABC will be changed, then S will be changed, then Y will be changed. This is the meaning of that. Okay, and the fourth point, it is not used to store the, here I already wrote all point. You can see, you can note down here. It is not the net Y data type. It is not used to store the value, because that's why it is continuously driven in nature. It is not used to store the value, and the by default value of the net data type is high impedance. Okay, so this point I noted, and it is also it is used for a procedure, sorry, the continuous assignment. So this is the continuous assignment. The name of this is the continuous assignment. Why? Another assignment is also is there, procedural, I will explain later, but this is the so what are the meaning of the continuous assignment? The meaning of the continuous assignment means the left hand side variable. This is the so this is the left hand side variable. No? So this is the left hand side variable. No? So the left hand LHS, the left hand side variable must be a wild type. This is the meaning of the continuous assignment. So I hope I already explained all the point in the details. It represents the hardware connection between the hardware element, continuously driven in nature, by default value high impedance. It is used for continuous assignment. Commonly इसको क्या बोलते हैं? This is wire is a keyword. It is not used to store the value, and there is the example wire and like that. Okay, the meaning of continuous assignment I am telling again. So this is the continuous assignment means the left hand side variable must be a y type. This is the meaning. I hope you understand very well the net data type. In the next part I will explain the res data type. Okay, so thank you everyone.